Alright guys, what is going on? Terrific back at it with some more TV time. So we are continuing our playthrough today with Hogwarts Legacy. As you can see on the screen, last time I played was January 1st, 2024 on New Year's Day. And yeah, I was busy. Okay, well first of all, I want to recap what's happened so far in 2024. After playing Hogwarts Legacy for the first time, I made my first LEGO set, the LEGO Technic Bat Cycle, which is, as you can see right here, okay, the software is kind of cutting it off, but pretty interesting build. You guys can check that out on my channel on YouTube, if you haven't already. And after that, which was last weekend, I was pretty busy, so I couldn't get to streaming, and I was pretty busy this weekend as well, but I thought, no, let's not go 2 straight weekends without streaming, so here I am today. Probably going to be a short stream, but it's better than nothing. And we are continuing our playthrough today with Hogwarts Legacy. So I'm just going to set up my controller. My mouse has been glitching these days. I think I might need a new mouse. Okay. Alright. Okay, so there we go. So we've played 45 minutes so far. Pretty small number, and I'm not gonna do much this stream either, but I want to progress in some way. So we've sorted ourselves into Gryffindor. Let's see what we got next. Welcome to all my TikTok followers and my followers over on Twitch. Nice to meet you. Okay, so find your common room. Okay. Me ahead in my common room. Sounds as though there are some voices coming from nearby. Perhaps I should follow them. Okay, okay, I'm not gonna destroy where we sleep. Okay. Oh, okay, maybe I'm heading the right direction.
Which way is the common room?
Which explains the yellow blips on the radar. Or radar. Level 1 lock. Oh. Okay, so we got treasures in here that we can't unlock just yet. Yeah, fair enough. Nothing worth it comes easy. I've learned that the hard way nowadays. Hey girls, how you doing? If I just pass by through you, it's not creepy at all. Seems like I don't exist for you guys. Yeah, okay. What's this? Okay. There it is.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone.
Who does Nelly think she is,
Please
anyway?
get down. A professor could arrive
Professor
any
Black
moment.
glanced at me the other day and
What is going on here?
I spit out my breakfast.
Okay, introduce yourself to Cressida, Gareth, and Nelly.
It's about
Alright.
Oh, what did I do wrong this time? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Studied with him, yeah, sure. To
I'm
be
not sure I'd
honest.
say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
But you'll get it. Perhaps just need a bit more practice in casting his work. Let's provide words of encouragement.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
You look, how hard is it to cast? Most students cast. Let's keep the conversation going. Let's learn a bit too. How hard is it?
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face.
Ooh.
He was not happy.
Yeah, even I don't like putting on my face. Wish you luck. Can most students cast
Do
non-verbally?
most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year. And even
Sixth
then,
year,
you
wow.
really struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Is it really that difficult
Oh.
to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
And if you don't...
so that's what
Once,
happens.
I tried to cast Depulso.
So I guess that's what happens when you repeat it. Would have been nice if they had coded it in a way where if you repeat the same question again, they either answer it in a slightly different manner or they get annoying that, okay, why are you asking me a thing for the second time? I wish you luck.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Enjoy your first day. Sounds so weird hearing that as a 5th year, but it's true. Let's rest. So there's a lot of side quests to do here. Might unlock rewards, and oh, we got a globe.
Doing her job as well as the headmaster's.
Pretty sick globe with all those extra layers.
Have the power to choose the other professors too. Then we could
I
get
hope
rid
a
of
professor
Muggle
catches her this time.
What's this? Tea? Oh, I hope I didn't swindle somebody else's cup. Terrific Vivek can be an asshole? Nah, Terrific Vivek is really sweet. Cashews. Gareth Weasley. Oh, we got a Weasley here.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice, must be awkward, then you can do whatever you want. Nah. That's prying way too... It must be nice. Of course it must be nice.
Nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a 1st year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a
Ooh.
bit suffocating, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the
Still,
dark side of
she
having
means well,
a relative
and she's an
as
incredibly
part of the
powerful
staff.
witch. She'll have your back.
Speaking of you, sign your mug.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
So maybe like his descendant, Ron Weasley. Yeah, should be his descendant. More like a descendant, Ron Weasley. Even he's not very bright at potions.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain
answers
Professor
that.
Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Speaking
Well,
of
it was
Gareth,
nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
oh, did I just... What did I just see? And this too. Huh. Oh, another one of these globes, and seems to be a different planet.
Sure you've used them. If I get caught, I shan't offend you.
Yeah, why not? Lunch on an apple.
Who does Nelly think she is, anyway?
Another one.
Nelly,
That's 3.
get down. She gets bolder every year.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
Huh.
Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
Damn, she's a daredevil.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Ooh, it was terrifying. It was something I couldn't handle. Nothing I couldn't handle.
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement.
If I
to
say so
Gryffindor.
myself, I think she's
And
already
Hogwarts,
taken an
for that
interest in my
matter.
Hogwarts Legacy character. Rebecca has got that risk. You ever encountered a dragon? Not afraid of heights, are you? Or people seeing all my travels here? Yeah, not afraid of heights.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
You ever
I'd
encountered a
imagine
dragon?
most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
That is true. But, hell, he encountered a dragon in his 5th year. Harry encountered one in his 4th year. If you look back at the Goblet of Fire.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word
Yeah,
travels fast
obviously.
at Hogwarts.
So naturally, the whole school knows, as Dumbledore once put it. Nice to
I'm
meet
sure
you.
I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Right.
New Gryffindor, Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
We could have used magic to increase the height to the ceiling. Like, why we gotta crouch?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
Yep.
Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Okay.
Here you are.
Oh. What's this? Is that a
What
bunch
is
of
it?
pages I gotta
It
find?
is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally
Interesting.
valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
So Weasley gave me something called the Wizard's Field Guide. I should follow her and see what she can
This way.
teach me about it.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Protego!
Oh, yes, Protego.
Revelio.
There we go. It's been a while since I played, so I'm still rusty on the controls. Portrait of Barufio. This portrait depicts Wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken, he once said S instead of F. He found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Yeesh. Just unlock the field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Yeesh. Okay. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points with XP. Okay, open it up. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Be more careful.
What's this? One
No
block.
time to waste. You've classes to attend.
So I can't really jump, eh? Yeah, seems like it. Trying to sprint. Sorry, did I say jump? I meant sprint or run.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit.
Oh,
quicker.
Flue Flames, cool.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Traveling to Central Hall, Flue Flames. Okay. Oh, it's that green one. There we go. Okay. I actually need this microphone because that's not the microphone I'm using. I'm actually using an external
Here we
microphone.
are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will
More
I
about
learn in
charms.
class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the defense?
Yeah, I
against
already
the
know what
dark
it is,
arts
but
class?
Defense
just make
against
small
the
talk.
dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by
yay.
your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
I mean, who wants to relive it over and over again?
There's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle. I'm afraid there isn't. I guess there
We did
is.
take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
Yeah, that
Enough
is true.
chit-chat. I need to get
Who
to
wants to
class
mess with a
myself.
dragon, right?
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me
Okay.
in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Right.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Didn't say too
She
much.
caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Let's try this quest.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Right. Defense against the dark arts, but is there any challenges I can do for the time being? Two main story quests, okay. And 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts, okay. Okay, I guess the classes count as quests. Okay. Let's go. But I
Protego! Revelio!
was kind of hoping if I could catch that letter in thin air. Let's focus on Master Quest first. What's this? See a treasure here. Okay, I guess it's not here. Okay, we'll come back to it.
Revelio!
Oh. Oh, okay. Another. Whoa. Here we go. Beginning of a quest.
Is that all you've got?
Oh my god!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Yeah.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso!
Oh!
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One
Wow.
thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity.
Guess that caught everybody off guard.
Especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Steady your wand and guide it along symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate the wand's motion along the symbol's path. Levioso. Well, what's the difference between this and regarding Leviosa?
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Huh.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As good. Now, the basic cast.
Oh, okay. Aha. So that's how you do it.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling.
Let's do it.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Terrific Vivek is about to have his first duel in the wizarding world.
I want a fair duel, using only
Oh,
Levioso,
and it's
basic cast,
against
and Protego.
another wizard, no less. I thought it'd be maybe a dummy. I hope I don't kill him.
This should be easy.
Oh shit.
How perceptive. This can't be your first duel. Let's just
Yes.
say I'm
Just spam.
Students with a step. I do enjoy a lively duel.
What are you doing up there?
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Either I'm so rusty or this game is genuinely hard.
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Yeah, through the table. Why not? Just spam the RT button and
Bad
boom.
for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Sebastian Sallow. Seems to be very sour. Sour Sebastian Sallow. 3
I
S's.
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
Goblins, eh?
I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
True, but you also need talent.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Understood. Oh, hey. And there's
Always
Cressida.
thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done. I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Boris means the professor. What do you expect? It's another quest
I
with
enjoyed
Sebastian.
that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I had my share of wand combat, and it was never used my wand in combat. Let's keep things low key.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned, eh? Sounds intriguing, for sure.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going
Yeah,
to
I didn't
need
think
to
about
break the
violating
now and
rules,
then.
but
Whether it's
the
joining
club
a
does seem pretty
dueling
intriguing.
club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
And first class student, attend your first class. Alright, quest complete. And we're up at level 2. Bingo. And hey, where is this treasure chest that I kinda wanna know where it is, if I can unlock it right now. I'll come back to it later. Okay, this seems pretty close. I should need flute powder. I like how he doesn't get tired from all that sprinting. Then again, he's a wizard, not a muggle. Arms class. Oh. Okay, just zigzag. Oh. Oh, that was scary. Reminded me of a ghost from Luigi's Mansion. Except in there, they weren't that crazy. Well, they were crazy, but they weren't, they were a lot more discreet.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Okay, maybe this is where
Want him to get back to the lesson.
treasure chest is.
And then the werewolves join the goblins.
It was an accident.
Alright, let's begin the next quest.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Oh.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open
Comes to
your
magic,
textbooks
of course
to
I'm
page
passionate.
517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to
Oh
study now.
shit.
My, the
God
summer
damn.
months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even
I mean,
remember how to perform
seems
a
like
basic
it.
summoning charm?
Axio. Ain't that right?
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Hey. Oh. Axio. I was right.
Accio.
Is it Accio or Axio? My whole life I've called it Axio.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay. So now we're heading outdoors. Be fun.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Oh. He sounds like he's struggling to summon all that.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres.
Pulls a target
and
closer to the
relinquish your
camp.
charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. Excellent. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Now good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in
Wait a
playing
minute.
without some
Did I
friendly
do this wrong? I think I may have done this
Miss
wrong.
Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
I don't know if
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if oh, okay. I think I know what's.
Here we go.
Oh, okay, now I get it. They weren't supposed to fall on the ground.
I know everyone is watching. But you need to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
No, I'm not actually.
Be sharp.
God damn, she's 2 for 2 so far.
There we go.
Oh, press and hold. Okay, now I'm getting the hang of it. Still, I think she's gonna beat me. Okay. Fall. Damn it.
That is how it's done.
Is there a way I can possibly restart this? Probably not. It's okay. Don't. And ah.
Don't lose your composure.
Oh my god. Damn it, I want to redo. I didn't know the rules at first.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Interesting. Oh, okay. Oh my god.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Bump it. Oh, okay. Damn it, I let go way too early.
Let us see this.
Yeah.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
There we go. Terrific effect, getting the hang of it.
Watch this.
Watching. Damn it, he could have fallen off. Okay, so I need 20 points to tie it, 30 to win. Okay.
I think I will start going easy on you now.
A win's a win. Good enough for me. Alright. Come back with the W.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
It's close, but a win's a win. So, when it comes to Axio, you command the object even further, depending on how long you hold the button for. So that's my biggest takeaway from this.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Meet you. How big is Uganda? Wagadu. Wagadu. How big is it?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Yeah.
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
What does it look like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Same.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Oh. It's incredible, actually.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A
Accio
word,
humans,
if you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Yeah. Special assignment for me, eh? I'll take it. Another level lock, damn it. Wait, I'm past level 1. Yeah, I guess the lock is a different mechanism, so different level standing.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
What's this? Come on.
Revelio.
Why is this not opening? Okay. Nope. What now? I'm guessing this is how I have to open it. You have to get the right one. What? Oh, well, this is BS. Oh, there's another one. No wonder. go through them all at once. Oh, damn it. We start over. Oh, there we go. Not ideal, but it works. Let's see what we got here. Collection update, natural terrain. Okay.
Revelio.
Fringe teal clockwork scarf. Oh. Scarf. Cool. We open this. Another block. Damn it.
The Chudley Cannons are going to be unbeatable next season. You just wait and see.
Not really tracking anything, but should be tracking that quest. Why isn't it letting me?
Revelio.
What's this one about?
Oh.
Goodness, look at that.
Am I going the right way? Yeah, first I thought it was just a dead end Strawberry Tower.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yeah, but so yeah, let's go to map. Ah, okay, there we go. Track quest, there we go. That's what I needed. Okay. Meet Professor Weasley in the Transfiguration Classroom. Yeah, I went way too far. So this game does have a bit of a learning curve.
My cousin was transfigured into a mouse by an old
Samantha Dale.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Oh, it's kind of you to say, or it wasn't too challenging. It's kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okay, how far is this thing? Like, should I just use full power? Actually, 45. I think I read 45 somewhere, so shouldn't be too. Oh, 58. Okay, now we're in the 50s. Actually, Revelio.
Revelio.
Oh, okay, maybe it's an actual cat.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager
Is
there's
that
a
what you
good
called me
deal
here for?
more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
So Ronan mentioned that. But more work.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact,
I'm excited to play this
Professor
game. I'm not going
Ronan
to say
will
what
meet you
more work.
outside momentarily
Just
to
bring it on.
assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Go, more transcendent potions to spell pass. Cerulean all vendors here. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I have Sebastian Star, not saying I'm spending time with them. Yeah, how about Sebastian?
I'd like to go
We haven't
with
really
Sebastian.
Glad
finished
to hear
in
Mr. Sallow is a capable young
work
wizard,
together properly,
and
I should
he
say.
knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Anything for a butterbeer. Meet Professor Ronan to receive first assignment. Other cats.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll
Start
complete
on
them.
the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Revelio.
Like the flying pig here to build the statue. How do I do that? I have to jump. Oh, oh, okay, I get it. Axio.
Got it.
There we go. It's one.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
It's two. Almost at level 3.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Yeah. Oh, we got a different button along the way. Okay. Reparo, shortened from Oculus Reparo. What is it with these shortened spells so far?
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Okay. Three.
Revelio.
Ah, okay.
Reparo.
Yeah, I wonder where the statue is.
Revelio.
It's,
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I
So
have the
have a look.
time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've
Another
been
side
racking my
quest.
brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Reparo.
that didn't do anything.
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
If it's seeds I'm after, how long will be the last year? I've upset Madame Green.
Protego!
She won't soon be welcoming me back to Doglands in Death Camp.
It was only Accio. I don't see what the fuss is about.
Oh, more pages. Oh, another one of these. So, looks like there will be a couple. Yeah, I'll come back to this later.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos. Revelio.
I think there were doxy eggs as
Protego. Lumos. Let's
Turn the
get you
box
back
in.
to your frame, little moth.
Okay, I didn't realize I was actually doing this side quest, but be nice.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Protego! Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
All the
I
clues.
found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain.
Amit. I think it's pronounced
I'm
as
glad
Amit.
someone
I know
figured
that
it out.
because I'm Indian.
The moth!
Protego!
I've seen that.
Revelio.
Yeah, this game is actually turning into a lot more fun with the side quests. I'm looking forward to it.
Why won't she just let us use Gillywood?
Protego! Revelio.
I want to play Quidditch professionally when I'm old. Owls, fascinating.
Revelio.
Another one. Cool.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Okay.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too.
That didn't sound too
We should
convincing,
be able
and
to
he is a
find you
Slytherin.
everything that you need. Shall we?
I think I'm gonna end it after this quest. See what's in store for us.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved you.
Oh. That was non-interactive.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Seems like a long walk.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Damn.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named it.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh,
For now.
hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
When I fell off my broom and broke it.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Huh?
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What's he talking
What
about?
did Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen
that is
Mr.
true.
Moon in such a state.
What's this?
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely.
Lumos.
I'd say he could improve a bit.
Revelio. Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is.
Levioso.
She was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Let's go.
Revelio.
4 pages. Oh, we're already at Hogsmeade.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it.
See if I can say this because I kind of have to head out soon. Alright guys, I think that's it for today, 'cause I gotta head out. I did mention this stream would be pretty short, and it is. We're clocking in at just over 77 minutes right now. So, I'll be back later this week with some more Hogwarts Legacy. Obviously, there's so much to do in this game, and I'm looking forward to it. So, anybody that is out there watching, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you coming out here and watching my stream. And all I can say is, Terrific Vivek is at it with more content. Actually, here my mouse is acting up, as has been for a while. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so, okay. So yeah, I'm done for today, and again, I'll be back later this week with more Hogwarts Legacy, and looking forward to what else there is to explore. I'm getting a bit of an ambiguous feeling about Sebastian Sallow, because he is a Slytherin, and he's acting so nice. So I don't know what to think of that, but we're gonna find out next time anyways. So anybody that's out there watching, whether it's on Twitch or TikTok, thank you for tuning in. I will see you all later.